Imagine. You boarded a plane in 1955. Everything was normal. The plane took off. But a few minutes later, the plane suddenly disappeared. Then, 37 years later, the same plane landed at an airport again. The passengers' faces showed no sign of time. And the pilots still can't believe it was 1955. Sounds impossible, but that's the mystery of Flight 914. But the most surprising thing is, many people believe the incident really happened. Many others think it's just a made-up story. So what really happened to Flight 914? Let's delve deeper into the mystery. July 2, 1955. A Douglas DC-4 aircraft took off from New York for Miami. There were 57 passengers and 4 crew members on board. The weather was clear. The plane had no mechanical problems. Everything was completely normal. The plane took off at 9:55 a.m. For the first few minutes, everything went smoothly. Some were looking out the window. Some were reading the newspaper. Others were planning to reach their destination. But no one knew. One of the most mysterious events in history awaited them. What happened next left air traffic controllers stunned. 10:15 a.m. The plane was visible on the radar screen. And then, it disappeared. No distress signal. No emergency message. No accident report. Nothing. It seemed as if the plane had vanished into thin air. Authorities quickly launched a search. They searched the sea. They searched the sky. They searched everywhere. But no wreckage of the plane was found. No evidence was found. And then, the story became even more mysterious. 37 years passed. People slowly began to forget the incident. Then in 1992, an incredible event occurred at the Caracas airport in Venezuela. An unknown aircraft signal was detected on radar. But the aircraft had no flight plan. There was no advance information. The officials were amazed. When they began to verify the identity of the aircraft, they came across a shocking piece of information. The aircraft was a 1950s Douglas DC-4. The exact model. That had disappeared many years earlier. But the most incredible event was yet to come. The control tower contacted the aircraft. They asked, "Unknown aircraft, identify yourself." After a few seconds of silence, a voice came over the radio. "This is Pan AM Flight 914. Have we reached Miami?" The control tower officials looked at each other. Then they replied, "No. This is not Miami. This is Caracas. And it's 1992. Imagine for a moment. You think it's still 1955. But suddenly you're told, 37 years have passed. How would you feel if you heard that? According to the story, the pilot panicked. After a while the plane took off again. And within a few moments, it disappeared from radar again. It was never seen again. But here's where the strangest part of the mystery begins. Because researchers later found something that casts doubt on the whole story. There is no official flight record for Flight 914. There are no verified documents from Pan AM. There is no official report from Caracas Airport. According to many researchers, this story was first spread by some tabloid newspapers. And perhaps the whole incident is an urban legend. So the question is, did Flight 914 really travel through time? Or is it the most famous airplane mystery in history? The truth is still unknown. But one thing is certain. The story of Flight 914 still amazes millions of people around the world. Now I want to know your opinion. Do you think this is a real time travel mystery? Or is it a perfectly crafted fiction? Be sure to tell us in the comments.